it's Flo, and this is my impression of a drill instructor directing a musical. 10 hut! Get those tap heels in line and let me see those jazz hands! Are you bundling your home and auto insurance through Progressive? Can you hear me through those sequins?
Bundle your home and auto through Progressive and save.
Left, and step ball change.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates. Home insurance provided and serviced by other select insurers.
Entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, and business owners from around the world, you are tuned into the most trended business talk show globally, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show with host, rockstar entrepreneur, and international business consultant Erica A. Murray. International business news, ways to improve your business, the international stiletto movement, and action item tips to implement into your business from successful entrepreneurs, all here to help your business go global. You have not experienced business talk until you've tuned into the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. International news, informative talk, every Thursday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network. Listen on AM/FM terrestrial radio, online, Spreaker, and expanding this month to iHeartRadio. Now it's time for this week's Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show with your host, Erica A. Murray. It's time to be informed.
Welcome to the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network and iHeart Radio Station. Hello, everyone. Today is July the 2nd, 2015. It's official. The second business quarter is over. So how did you do? I'm talking to my business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, and mompreneurs, all of those individuals who are running successful businesses. Tell me you did great. I know you did. Well, I don't know about any of you who are listening through the airwaves, but I am flabbergasted that we're halfway through the year. Oh, my goodness, where has the time gone? It is definitely time for an idea check, entrepreneurs. Tell me this. How is your mind functioning today? Are there any new ideas popping around in there? What are you upselling? What's happening with you? Send me a text, a Facebook message, or a Twitter message. Let me know what's going on with you. If you don't have any ideas floating around that would actually create new waves in your ocean of business, I encourage you to get connected to a mastermind group quickly. That's right. Mastermind groups are valuable assets to business owners. If you've never experienced a mastermind group, well, try one. On another note, I hope that you're still goal setting. I don't know about you, but I'm relentless with my goals. I command you right now to get on your job if you're slacking. I would like to encourage you to regain your focus. Please be mindful of all things, but focus on what really, really matters. Take time today to refocus yourself and ensure that you are meeting your goals. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't try to attack the goal all at once because that could wear you out. Keep in mind, smaller pieces will get you there too. Let me ask another question. Are you prepared for the third business quarter? Come on, whether you're prepared for it or not, it's here. So I suggest that you get on the ball. Just know that this world cannot survive without small and medium-sized enterprises, and we need you fluid in the game of business. Well, if you're just tuning in, this is the right time. This is the right place, and I'm the right voice to listen to. Small business is big business. Ha! Someone will get that later. Just in case you didn't know, small businesses are the foundation of the global economy. I do mean the world. We are back on the radio one more time to provide you with some awesome content to improve your business, and we do it all at no cost to you. Darling, all you have to do is tune your ears to the words that are being spoken over the airwaves, and you are in there. By the way, are you encouraging someone to listen to this show? That's right, UIBE Radio. Take a moment and text somebody right now and tell them, tune in to UIBE Radio. You'll surely grow your business by listening. Come on, business owners, you must build an army to move with you. Remember, when you build people with you, you have someone to discuss ideas with that share a common platform with you. Ultimately, you create a mastermind group on your own. Aha! Yes, you do. If you are an avid listener of the show, you know that I always take time to thank all of our amazing sponsors and advertisers for investing in the business owners and entrepreneurs who tune into this show. Without their sponsorship, we could not be here. That would be so sad. Wouldn't you agree? No free consulting? That's a pity. Blasphemy. This is your business angel. Come on. We all need an angel. Yes, we do. As I say every week, I'm the good one, the one that ensures you minimize your risk and mistakes. I'm just twinkling around your head. Every bloody time you attempt to make an incorrect decision, I remind you of a segment that you heard right here on this show. I'm the only person that reminds you to keep moving forward in business despite your adversities. Today, let me encourage you, do not quit. Quit your business. Don't quit your family. And absolutely don't quit on life. I want to say to you right now on UIBE Radio, you were born to do this business venture and all of the others that will come after this one. Stay the course. Hang in there. Success is on the other side of failure and challenge. Just stay focused on your business and the goals that you have set for it. If you find that your business is draining you, oh, well, it's time to reorganize, reinvent, and re-engineer it. Or it's time for you to consider something else, unfortunately. Make certain that you have good people working within your organization. And most important, if you need a break, take one. Do not overexert yourself, business owners. In everything today, just remember that you are a business owner and that you are resilient. Always seek the perfect balance. Although we miss every now and then, seeking it just helps us to become better. Oh, honey, this is truly high altitude flying here. The air is so thin that you have to learn new breathing patterns when you listen to UIBE Radio. Not everyone can function here. The temperatures sometimes get a bit cold, too. All right. When you arose this morning, did you take time to ask yourself the most important question of the day? That question is, why do I do what it is that I do? If you don't have an answer, well, honey, you need to stop doing it. Life is about passion. What do you have a passion for? This is an important factor, element, and key to becoming successful. In the words of T. Harv Eker, oh, how I love him, how you do anything is how you do everything. As always, I thank you for tuning into UIBE Radio. We are the show that provides you with international news, informative talk every Thursday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on iHeartRadio and the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network. Hey, I am your host, rockstar entrepreneur, and international business consultant, Erica A. Murray. If you are by any chance guessing what that A stands for in my name, well, it's simple. Today, that A means anxious. That's right. Today, guys, I got a feeling anxious. I am anxious to transform situations, things, and people around me. I'm certain that I can make things happen today. What about you? What have you been anxious about? What has you anxious? Being anxious starts with, actually when you're anxious, it starts the adrenaline to flowing within us. Once again, the A in my name today means anxious. Well, now, if you tune into this show every week, you know one thing. The A in my name means something different every week. Tune in next week to hear what that A means. That's right. UIBE Radio is pleased to encourage and to support economic development through entrepreneurship. Hey, entrepreneurship is what we do here on this show, and we do it well. We believe in creating multiple streams of income as well as financial freedom. We love tracking down some of the most amazing preneurs. That's right, you heard me correctly, preneurs. I say it every week. All of them, solo, entre, moms, business owners, who are on the move globally and impacting their communities through partnerships while adding jobs to our global economy. That's what it's all about. We also pride ourselves on keeping you informed about global collaborations and opportunities, ways to help you improve your business, and of course, we shine a light on some of the most amazing ladypreneurs from country to country in our international stiletto movement. And if you want to know why we are the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, we are so glad that you asked. The reason we are the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show is because we believe in giving you a few action items to keep you moving forward in business. We want you to know how to apply the things you hear on this show directly to your business to make them personal. We desire for you to have your business to skyrocket to new levels. Now, if you are listening to our show right now, I'm a bit tongue-tied today, people, but if you're listening to this show right now and you want to be more active, you can always call us at 646-652-2512, or you can text me by visiting 3ws.mwhyradio.com and send a text live to the show by using hashtag UIBE. Once again, hashtag UIBE. Send me a message. I'd be very happy to chat with you. And if you don't you forget to catch us on iHeartRadio either. I would like to thank all of you who are continuing to help us peak on iHeart as a top hit show. We are definitely living in that moment of that experience thanks to the best global listening audience on this earth. Come on, I must brag. You guys continue to make things happen, and we really appreciate you for it. I love you guys more than you'll ever know. Thank you is never enough, but I have to say something, so thank you from the top of my heart. And guess what? If you are an internet listener, you can now catch us live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Long Beach, California, if you've been listening by internet, because we're there in your local market now. We want to welcome you guys to the fold of UIBE Radio. See, we are expanding to your neighborhood, all because of the owner of our network, Mrs. Letitia M. She is definitely behind the scenes, hard at work negotiating deals so that more people can hear us in their local marketplace. Thank you, Stiletto Boss. Do your thing. In addition, listeners, thanks for your connections on social media and communicating with me, too. We definitely appreciate hearing from you. Just know that we love your feedback, and we will continue to bring you business content that you can use. Well, it's time to get this show started. So we're going to inform you of some amazing conferences, summits, or sessions that are available for your participation. That's right, people, your participation. Remember, an investment in you is an investment in your business. So here's what's happening. NTCA Southeast Regional Conference will be hosted in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Oh, what a beautiful place. July the 22nd through the 29th, 2015. Listen, today's consumers are increasingly savvy, and they want to use technology to its fullest. Whether it means several devices in one home are connected and in use all at the same time, a hospital needs high-speed, reliable network access, or an agricultural customer needs sustainable broadband. Hey, your telco need to be ready to understand the customer perspective. They want to provide you guys with an in-depth look at tech trends in your telco's roles. They have extended the 2015 regional conference to 2.5 days. Check out their website at 3ws.ntca.org for more information about that conference. Hey, the Global Marketplace Development Center is hosting the 2015 HBW Marketing Conference, September 17th through the 21st in Phoenix, Arizona. I love that place. It's beautiful. The Global Market Development Center is the premier global trade association dedicated to serving general merchandise, health and beauty wellness, retailers, wholesalers, and suppliers. Check out 3ws.gmdc.org for more information on that conference. Okay, we have another one. The Healthy, Wealthy and Wise Richmond, Virginia Expo is coming to Chesterfield Town Center on September the 12th, 2015. It's time for professionals to live healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is going to be a total mall takeover. This expo is free to the public. There is no reason to not attend. Check out 3ws.healthywealthyandwiserva.com for more information and to learn about the wonderful sponsors to this event. Ladies, we always have to have something very special for you. Let's not forget about Wed Day. I'm not talking about your wedding day. I want to know, will you be in attendance? Well, you should be. This is the Women's Entrepreneurship Day at the United Nations, November the 19th in New York City. The cost for this conference is $499. This is a great way to network. Also, Wed Day is celebrated around the world from Saudi Arabia to Australia. Ladies, I don't want you to miss that. Don't miss it at all. Okay? Yeah, great. No, right? Now, here is something that is just unbelievable. Unfortunately, because of the holiday this week, SBA will not be offering any sessions until July the 7th. So I want you guys to stay tuned to that. Their SBA is definitely on the ball with making sure entrepreneurs are learning how to matriculate this complex and sometimes complicated business industry. So I want you guys to stay tuned. Next week we'll give you some more things. All right. Listen, the Learjet is always gassed up. Are you ready to travel somewhere around the world with me to garner some international business news that you can use? If so, here we go. I want to first thank you guys for accepting the personal invitation that I sent to your door via courier for you to board my private jet. It's sleek, luxurious, and of course fast. So buckle your seatbelts. This jet is about to take off. There is no need for an oxygen mask because there will be no turbulence on this flight. It's simply smooth sailing with me as your pilot. And once we reach the altitude of 30,000 feet, our business attendants will be around to take your orders. Let's travel the globe together. In international business news today, the only stop on our flight plan is Africa. I just love taking you guys to faraway places each week. Today we're going to visit a few offices because there is a lot going on that you should know about. Today we're visiting the offices of Sanovation. You heard me correctly, Sanovation. They are transforming waste and transforming lives in Africa. This startup provides hygienic sanitation by collecting waste and turning them into low-cost fuel briquettes. The founders of this company had to think outside of the scope of anything trending in order to make that happen. I just say heads up, thumbs up to them for collecting waste and turning it into something that can be utilized in Africa and move that country a little bit further. The next company is Toto Health. You heard me right, TOTO Health. This is a health startup that provides personalized SMS messages giving advice on health matters. Listen, this can be used anywhere in the world. I love technology at its best, and I love those people who are innovative enough to come up with a concept that's global. And I know I'm talking to those individuals listening through the airwaves. We just haven't gotten a hold of yours just yet, but I know you're doing something innovative wherever you are. Listen, our final company is Jibu, JIBU. They provide water purification and distribution models that entrepreneurs can implement across East Africa. It's safe, it's affordable drinking water. First of all, it's safe. Affordable drinking water is a scarcity in the unserved urban areas in Africa, and fetching it or collecting it costs adolescent girls hours of time each week. So Jibu provides seed franchising to deliver high-quality, easily replicable purification models. Its franchise system also incentivizes entrepreneurs to create local jobs. Now, here's the thing. You're hearing this. What you're able to do as an entrepreneur is to buy a franchise of this and establish it in Africa. I'm sure the cost is minimal, but I definitely suggest that you check out Jibu so that you can find out how you can become innovative with that. I hope that you all enjoyed your all-expense-paid trip with me around the world on my private luxury liner jet today. Hopefully our business attendants provided you with 5-star service because nothing less is acceptable. I'm sorry that your trip has come to an end. I'm sad also. But you're definitely welcome to travel with me next week as I'll have the jet gassed up for yet another luxury trip. What is happening today? You just never know where we're traveling to, and I don't ever want you to worry about baggage fees. You know, I got it covered over here at UIBE Radio. You know, the May We Help You radio broadcast will never charge you for your bags. I would like to thank you guys for listening, and I'd like to thank everyone for contributing to this segment. The Spring Accelerator for contributing that information, you know, when we mine this world for informative news that we can use to strengthen your businesses. Thanks for being our global news partners. Well, it is time for a break, you know, to pay the bills for this awesome business show. I want to thank you for continuing to listen to the Ultimate International Business Experience with Erica A. Murray on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network, where you can listen live in all of the places we love on terrestrial AM or FM in Tampa, Las Vegas, Macon, Lancaster, Boulder, Richmond, Kansas City, Seattle, and of course now Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Long Beach, California. You may also catch us on over 20 different podcast stations on the web, and of course we wouldn't be the network that we are if you couldn't find us on iTunes and iHeartRadio. You know how we do things over here at our broadcasting network. We like to get the word out, so why not make me your favorite station on iHeartRadio? Just give me a good reason for not connecting. You can't, right? And also tell somebody else to connect. So I want you to go and do that right now while we're on this break. tell somebody to go ahead and make us their favorite station on iHeartRadio. That's right. It's so easy. Remember, when it comes to helping you, we have you covered on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network. Just download the show and improve your business skills today. And by the way, don't be selfish with this information you learn here today. Share it with someone you know can use it. Remember, it's our CSR, our corporate social responsibility, to import our knowledge into someone else. We don't own the information. We just apply it to situations to make us perform better in life and in business. I encourage you to start creating your legacy by importing knowledge into someone. By the way, don't forget that the network has an app that you can download in the App Store. Just search for MWHY Radio and take a trip around the world with me for free. I'm paying for everything. You all know how I like to do it. Ask my friends in my current listening audience. So get on board with UIBE Radio. Don't forget that you can ask me questions while I am live on the air by going to www.mwhyradio.com and send a text to the show using hashtag UIBE. You may also dial into the show at 646-652-2512 and via Skype. Don't be afraid. All questions are good questions. Yes, this is the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network, and we are helping you to listen by all means necessary. Listeners, we have ultimate respect for social media. That's why we make it even more easier for you to communicate. Hey, don't you go anywhere. After the break, we'll dive into 3 top priorities of successful, tireless entrepreneurs in 2015. This is some critical information that you need to know, so I tell you what, grab some paper and pen, and we'll be right back to help you uncover how successful, tireless entrepreneurs prioritize things.
The Queen Esther Radio Show is live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join me, Jessica Taylor,
and me, Jason Mosley, to be entertained by authors, artists, and spiritual leaders.
We look forward to being a blessing in your life every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Only on the MWHY Radio Network.
Are you frustrated, disappointed, discouraged with your life? Are you angry with God? What's holding you back from fulfilling your purpose? Are you struggling as a leader in ministry? Do you believe you have an end-time calling? If you answered yes to any of these questions, tune in to The Waymakers on MWHY Radio Network every other Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are here to support you. Join us to get the answers that will prepare the way of the Lord in your life.
If you're the parent of a child with behavioral challenges that has been suspended, expelled, or just not able to make it in a traditional school setting, there is an alternative. Call the Metropolitan Day School today. Licensed and accredited grades K through 12. Call 804-321-2595. Financial assistance and after-school programs are available. Let's turn this school year around right now at the Metropolitan Day School, where Eagles soar. Call Ms. Thomas today. 804-321-2595.
Okay, prior to the break, I took you guys on an exclusive VIP, all-expense paid trip on me as we traveled to Africa and became aware of some amazing startups in Africa that's doing something huge in the international marketplace. And I introduced you guys to some upcoming conferences taking place as well. I encourage each business owner and entrepreneur to be the mystical force in your business. Create magic every day in your organization. This is Business Survival 101, individuals. Just keep believing in yourself and in your business. Just know that I believe in you. That's why I'm here on the radio every week bringing you international news and informative talk from some remarkable entrepreneurs. Also, if you missed the first segment of the show, remember you can also download this or listen to it again by going to iHeartRadio. That's right. Search for the Ultimate International Business Experience and make us your favorite station. Or if that's too much, you may simply acquire the MWHY mobile app. So get it and stay tuned into what's happening around the world in business. We are an example of refining, re-engineering, and reinventing. We know what it looks like at UIBE Radio. Do you know what it looks like in your business? But guess what? This show is only as great as our listening audience. I appreciate you guys so much. Well, let's get back to the show. It's time for Ways to Improve Your Business on UIBE Radio. That's right, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Hopefully you have already gotten your paper and pen, so get ready to be informed. Hey, if you change your mind, you will definitely change your business and your life. Let's listen and learn together. Hey, listen closely. It's time to talk about ways that you may improve your business in 2015. Today we're going to discuss 3 top priorities of successful, tireless entrepreneurs. As entrepreneurs, we have to be effective with our time no matter what we are doing. We try to optimize everything from scheduling meetings in certain locations on certain days to how we get the word out about our products. In our quest to be more productive in our work, we often let work slip into every aspect of our lives. I keep hearing quotes of entrepreneurs saying, there is no such thing as work-life balance, or something to that extent. True, work will consume much more of our lives than many other professions, but it is completely ridiculous to think that someone can function at a high level 24/7. Instead, we suggest entrepreneurs do these 3 things to get more productivity out of their work time. Top priority number 1, occasionally unplug. I know, don't panic, it sounds crazy. We are as obsessed with checking our phones as often as most of you probably are. But if you can give yourself an occasional weekend or day unplugged, you'll return to work more refreshed than ever. The best way we have found for this to work is for us to physically go to an area with no cell phone reception or Wi-Fi. When you take a weekend away but still check email and social media every chance that you get, you can't truly decompress. You are doing 2 things ineffectively. You are pseudo-working and pseudo-resting. Top priority number 2, go to the gym. This one can feel really difficult to fit into your life, so knock it out of your day first thing in the morning. If the gym isn't your thing, go for a run or a bike ride. You'll take a chunk of time out of your morning, but you will have more energy and greater resilience to the ups and downs of entrepreneurship. When you work out, you also gain greater control over your thinking and strategy. You will also feel more competitive and confident, 2 more traits we need as entrepreneurs. The hardest thing to do is to create a habit around exercise. Once you have it, you'll see clearly the effort is worth the investment. Find an accountability partner to help you over the initial hurdle. Top priority number 3, unwind before bed. Every night that you work until the last minute, you are doing yourself a disservice. The more stimulation you have before bed, the longer it will take for you to fall asleep. Laying in bed awake is a huge waste of time. Use the half hour or hour before bed to your advantage. Read a book, nothing too intense, or have a glass of wine with a friend or significant other. You want to avoid anything stressful, but also anything too exciting to ensure you actually fall asleep when your head hits the pillow. Being an entrepreneur is hard, really hard. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. These 3 strategies will help you to have the energy to be your most productive, best self, and succeed. A very warm and special thanks to Jen Helms of Playmation Studios for sharing these insightful principles with us at the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, where we provide you with informative talk on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network and iHeartRadio every week at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. We really appreciate our partnership with Women 2.0 and the content they provide to our listening audience. Take a moment to follow both Jen Helms and Women 2.0 on all social media platforms. This has been rockstar entrepreneur and international business consultant Erica A. Murray. Until next week, remember to improve your business daily and be informed. I'm back, listening audience, and I hope that you found this information useful to you. Tuning into UIBE Radio on iHeart in the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network definitely pays you dividends. You must admit that you learned some pretty awesome stuff when you tune in, right? Well, I'm waiting for you to go ahead and admit it. I'm listening. Okay, you did. Okay, great. I encourage you to embrace this content and improve your business right now. Each week, we make it easy by providing step-by-step information to help you get the job done in your business. Making your business a better business is critical. Actually, it is so necessary for longevity and sustainability. Well, I hope that you were able to write down those 3 priorities of successful, tireless entrepreneurs. But if you missed something, we don't want to leave you out. So you may trot on down to my iHeart radio station to listen to the show again. That's right. Or you can find us on iTunes and, of course, on over 20 additional locations on the web. All you have to do is search for UIBE Radio or the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Come on now, I implore you to make us the perfect beat to your favorite lyrics. When at iHeartRadio, type in Ultimate International Business Experience, all one word, and you will see us up here. On iTunes, just search under podcast for Erica A. Murray or MWHY Radio, and it's like magic. You can hear it again at your own pace. New content is always good, right? Yeah, I know. On UIBE Radio, we provide information that you can use in every aspect of your life. A principle is a principle. It's a principle. You just have to work it. And if you need more assistance with that, grab my book, CEO to the Power of You, and you can learn all about it. Or I can suggest Equilibrium, Unleash the Power of Your Emotional Intelligence by Miss Yvette Bethel. This book is loaded with proven strategies for career success. All right, well, it's time to do what we do again to pay the bills for this totally awesome radio show that has reached top hit level on iHeartRadio. Before our expansion to iHeart, our faithful listening audience helped our show to rank as a top rated show also, according to the downloads that it received and the number of individuals who tune their dials every week. But before we go to break, I want to thank our listeners who are listening in every location in which this show is syndicated, but also to those who are currently listening abroad. Thank you so much for your continued support. And if you are downloading episodes, thank you as well. We are experiencing immense success with our downloads on this show. We really appreciate you all because numbers is what matters. This is if you want to continue to hear us live on air. If you want to listen to any of those clips, once again, subscribe to our iHeart radio station or iTunes. Hey, it's free, and we put all this information out there everywhere so that you can listen and learn. We don't want you to have to just read because we know that reading takes a lot of time. You can't do multiple things at once. We just ask that you plug us in while you're at the office, while you're on your daily jog, or when you're in bed. Just listen. Also, I want you guys to know that I hear you and I'm tuned into the things that you like that helps to move your business forward. Again, I appreciate the sacrifice many of you who are listening abroad make because we know that there are tremendous time zone differences. But yet, week after week, you tune into this global show that brings you international news and informative talk every Thursday on the best radio broadcast networks, the May We Help You Radio Broadcasting Network and iHeartRadio. We can't go to break without acknowledging those of you who are posting to the Facebook, Twitter, and various chat rooms. We are the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, and coming up after the break, we will bring you inspiration in our international stiletto movement. It's time to hear something amazing about women, right? I agree. Well, it's all coming up right after this commercial break. Business owners, entrepreneurs, and professionals, improve your productivity and your life. You can accomplish this goal by enhancing your emotional intelligence. That's right. Let international emotional intelligence expert and author of the book Equilibrium, Yvette Bethel, help you to empower yourself, grow your people, build a strong business culture, and create lasting transformation. Buy Equilibrium online today at Amazon.com or visit 3Ws.orgsoul.com. Once again, 3Ws.orgsoul.com.
Hi, this is Simone Bowe of Life Success Principles in Nassau, Bahamas, and I listen to the Ultimate International Business Experience radio show on iHeartRadio. And you should too.
Hi, this is Sylvester Green of Building United Communities here in London, England, and I listen to the Ultimate International Business Experience radio show on iHeartRadio. And you should too.
Are you looking for a unique and handcrafted gift for that special someone? Visit our site, thestockingstuffershop.com. We have amazing Scrabble pendants, handmade baby baskets, and blankets. So remember, visit thestockingstuffershop.com. All orders of $35 and over ship free. International shipping options available. Give us a call for custom items. 520-405-6197.
Welcome back to the show. And once again, if you missed the first two segments, well, shame on you. But you know that I do have magical powers because I tell you that every week. And I can with one wave of my magical business wine. Hey, you can hear this all over again by visiting my iHeart Radio station or acquiring the MWHY mobile app. You may also join me on Google Plus because every week I post the segments of the show there for those of you who are connected to me. Moving along in our program, we are so happy about this next segment of our show. Oh, how we love to highlight what women are doing in business. It's only because those beautiful and expensive stilettos are leaving footprints around the globe. Today in our International Stiletto segment, what we're going to do is we're going to do a throwback on today, Thursday. Hey, I want you guys to listen to this story about Mrs. Debbie Fields once again, simply because she is so inspiring, and this shows you how you are able to take something out of your home and make it into a multi-billion-dollar empire. I am delighted that we're able to catch up with amazing women and their stories and share them with you right here on the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. This lady is phenomenal, and I think that she's taking cookies to a whole new level. So here, what I want you guys to remember is that you're always welcome to call in and give your opinions about anything on our show. Feel free to dial in at 646-652-2512 to provide your insight and input to the show, or you can text the show by using hashtag UIBE and going to MWHYradio.com, selecting the text option right there on the home page. Thanks to everyone who posts to my social media sites their comments and ideas. And if you want to share your voice, just connect with me on social media, Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter at Erica A. Murray. Instagram, I am Erica A. Murray, and LinkedIn, Erica A. Murray Global. Thank you for not only listening, but being involved in the show. Now here's our International Stiletto boss for this week. You will truly be inspired once again by her story.
Entrepreneurs from around the world, you're listening to the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network. International news, informative talk every Thursday.
Welcome to the International Stiletto Movement. The lady that we're going to highlight today is none other than Mrs. Debbie Fields. Does that name ring a bell? Probably not. But if you are ever in the mall and pass the food court, the aroma of something sweet and chocolate will draw you to the Mrs. Fields cookie counter. Today we're going to talk about this smart cookie and how Debbie Fields baked her way to the bank. With no college degree, no support from her family, and no money, Fields was able to start up not only her own business, but a multi-million-dollar one at that. How did this housewife become one of America's greatest success stories and the name behind some of the country's most beloved cookies? Phil boldly states, perseverance. The one thing that she thinks is critical in the entrepreneurial spirit is that it's all about attitude. If you think you can, then you're halfway there. If you say I can't, then you're defeated. Nobody, not even Phil's own husband, believed in her ability to start a business. But Fields refused to be defeated and stayed determined to achieve her goal. Passion, she states. You know, Mrs. Fields was never a business, says Debbie. It was a part of me, and I never separated, business from personal, because to me, they all blended together. The great thing about Fields' business was that even if she were not making millions of dollars running it, she would have wanted to do it anyway. She loved baking cookies, and it was her passion that helped bring all of the bankers, staff, and customers on board. Debbie believed in the concept of sampling. To her, what mattered most was never to register more sales in the cash register. The only thing that mattered to her was to register a smile on the customer's face. If you can get the customer to smile, you will succeed, said Fields. She understood that sometimes you had to take a loss in order to profit in the long run. By giving away free samples of her cookies, she was able to bring in new customers and build a loyal following. Debbie believed in the concept of perfection. She had to be the very best, because if she was not the very best, she would end up being number 2. For Fields, no spot was good enough except the top spot.
You're listening to the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show with host Erica A. Murray. International news, informative talks, every Thursday. Now, back to the show.
From providing excellent customer service to satisfaction guaranteed cookies, Fields made sure her company was doing whatever it could to be the very best. Debbie believed in determination. She was never too proud or stubborn to admit when something needed to be changed. If sales were not coming in as she had hoped, she knew it was her fault, and she knew she had to do something differently. She remained flexible, yet determined to realize her dream, and she took action where it was needed. The odds may have been against her, but Fields paid no attention to that. She was determined to go into business for herself and to make it a success. Today, with more than 2,300 stores in over 10 different countries, Fields has realized her dream. And so, her message to each and every one of you listening is that she knows that you all have dreams, and she encourages us to not ever lose sight of those dreams, and most importantly, to reach for the stars. And realize that it is never too late, not now, not ever, for you to pursue your passion, your pursuit of perfection, and most importantly, your perseverance for making it happen. I want to leave you with a direct quote from Debbie Fields that I'm certain that every entrepreneur can appreciate. The greatest failure is not to try. Had I listened to all of the people during the course of my life who said, you can't, you'll fail, it won't work, you don't have, I wouldn't be here today. The most important thing is for you to believe in what it is that you're doing. Absolutely know that there are people out there who want to say yes to whatever it is that you're doing. You do not have to be superhuman to do what you believe in. Today, ladies, when you tweet, use the hashtag #AllThingsPossible in honor of Mrs. Debbie Fields. Remember, in a conventional world, you must do something unconventional to stand out. Amazing job, Debbie. I am truly inspired by your story. Thank you, Mr. Evan Carmichael, for your contribution to our international stiletto movement on the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Mrs. Debbie Fields, globetrotting and leaving her footprints in the sand around the world. If you are doing something extraordinary in business, female entrepreneurs, and you want to be highlighted on our international stiletto movement, send me a message at mwhyradio.com or email me at info@ericaaMurray.com. Share what's happening with you, and we'll tell the world about it. Right here on UIBE Radio. That's right, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Once again, women are doing it bigger than ever, and they're leaving their footprints in the sand around the world. All right, tell me female entrepreneurs are not getting it done. That's right, Miss Debbie Fields, man. She has really, really inspired so many people, and I get so many requests to replay her story. And that's why we replayed it today on the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Anything to continue to inspire our listening audience to keep moving forward in business. Hey, you know, if you want to hear that story again and again and again, you can always go to our iHeart Radio station. Connect with me on social media. We replay that. There are downloads for it. Catch us on Your Listen. Once again, it's all over the internet, and we want you guys to make certain that you are a part of it. Listen, I love this next segment of our show because this is where we encourage you as business owners to get up and do something really huge for your business. Okay, in this next segment, of course, you guys know this is our action item tips. Listen, I'm encouraged by this. 5 key tips to getting it done. That's right. 5 key tips to getting it done. You heard me right. Come on, business owners, we got to know how to get it done so that we can get it right. We need to stop accepting mediocrity in our businesses and our life. You deserve so much better than that. As entrepreneurs, we should focus more on, hey, let's get collaborations going. All right, for my avid listeners, by now, you have closed your office door and put the do not disturb sign on the door for people to not come in. You've answered that one telephone call that required your immediate attention, answered the email from your to-do list, and swallowed your beverage, all because you operate in efficiency. You still have managed to have your pen and paper ready, too. If this is your first time or you just joined the show, grab some pen and paper quickly. Take notes as we desire for you to implement the tips from this segment into your business and your life. Remember, you can never recover your blood, sweat, and tears. That sweat equity doesn't have a price on it that you put into that business for you to not operate in excellence. We don't ever want you to give up on your business. We just want you to get up and do something different. So what we want you to do right now is listen carefully to what's coming next. Today in our action item segment, we will discuss 5 key tips to getting it done. It seems these days like we are all wearing a lot of hats and juggling many balls. More and more we are hearing people talk about being overwhelmed or not being organized enough to handle everything that's on their plates. I think we all struggle with project and time management now and then. What happens to many of us is that when we have too much to do, we end up doing nothing at all. We, in essence, become paralyzed by our to-do list. Thankfully, there are steps we can take to get things back in line and start taking effective action. Tip number 1, start by listing all of those to-do items. While it may seem scary, once you have them listed, you can start attacking. If they only occupy space in your head, they can seem bigger than they are. So bring them down to earth and onto paper. Tip number 2, prioritize the list. This is a key part of taking action. There really are items that are more important or pressing than others. The list in order of importance or urgency. As a part of this discovery process, identify any items that you can delegate. Ask yourself what the best use of your time is, and if anything on your list falls outside of that scope, delegate it. Tip number 3, take the list of items you couldn't delegate and break them down into bite-sized steps. When to-do items are large, they can seem overwhelming. However, remember the saying, you can only eat an elephant one bite at a time, and list the action steps that are necessary to accomplish the to-do item. Tip number 4, then schedule those action items. When will you get them done? This may require taking a step back and looking at your calendar from a distance. Scheduling activities in a constructive way will help you to spend less time on them and actually get them done. And keep your goals to 3 at most. Only add an item after completing one. If the deadlines are different, consider staggering your activity so there is no downtime. Tip number 5, set up an accountability partnership. This is someone you can partner with to monitor your progress and celebrate your accomplishments. As you complete your task and move projects towards completion, make sure you acknowledge it. In addition, your accountability partner can help you schedule action items in a realistic way so that you are more apt to be successful. And as a partnership, you will be helping them as well. I find that having these relationships helps us to stay focused and on track. Getting things done is an important aspect of success. You can't afford to allow a large list of to-do items to paralyze you or derail your efforts. Remember that feeling overwhelmed is a common occurrence for small business owners. This feeling doesn't have to rule your world. You rule your world. So take control, create your list, schedule your action items, and partner with someone who will help you to stay the course. As you knock down item after item, you will find yourself enjoying your business even more. I want to thank Evan Carmichael for contributing to the action item segment of this week's show. Take these tips and improve your business and life. If you believe that you have tips that our audience can use to improve them or their business, find out how you can be a part of this segment by sending me a message on my iHeart Radio station or visiting www.uiberadio.com. You have been listening to rockstar entrepreneur and international business consultant Erica A. Murray on iHeart Radio. Until next week, listeners, be active with the action item tips from today. All right, there you have it, entrepreneurs and business owners from around the world. You heard it here on UIBE Radio. That's right, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Action item tips to improve your business and your life. Try those tips and see what happens to your level of success. Hey, we live in a capitalistic society that is so unforgiving. The trends are constantly changing, and we are forced to keep up or to stay in the forefront or watch others from our rearview mirrors as they try to survive amongst those who are mediocre, because that's not my listening audience. We don't settle for mediocrity. Don't get caught up in the nuances of daily business. Do something different. Now, I challenge you to be active with the action item tips. Hey, it was only 5. It's easy. Hey, you got to be willing to try something new. It will change your business. The information you hear every week on this segment is free to you. Business owners are always talking about a lack of capital. Well, here's your opportunity to earn more money. Just use the tips. Join us next week to hear more action item tips from businesses, from your business that we know that you can use. Well, look, it's about that time for us to separate until next week, Thursday. But before we part, I want to give you a thought from today from Mr. Benjamin Franklin himself. I love this. Listen closely. If a man empties his purse into his head, no one can take it away from him. And investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. Listen, that's why you guys need to get out there and get into some of those free conferences, seminars, summits, and also some of the paid ones. Save some money from your business to improve yourself so that you can continue to improve the business. I only have one question from you. Are you investing in knowledge? That's it. Go ahead. Don't tell me anything about it. That's for you. That was very, very well spoken. Well, you heard it here on UIBE Radio, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, where we keep you informed and definitely up on your business game if you want to be. Once again, don't forget to download the apps that keep you informed, iHeart Radio and the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network. You can listen to me whenever you like, okay, and some other shows too. Go to your Play Store and get them both for free. We believe in free on UIBE Radio. Now what I would like for you to do also is to join myself in a network on all social media platforms. Hey, check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, Pinterest. I'm everywhere. Connect with me. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, and Pinterest. It's Erica A. Murray. And Instagram, I am Erica A. Murray. Some interesting things happen on my social media platforms. You could win something amazing, but how would you know if you're not connected? Remember, connecting is free, and I've said it before. You are definitely qualified to participate in free. Something dynamic is coming up on my social media platform called #TheSocialMediaSecret. This will be a worldwide event. It will be epic. Believe me, entrepreneurs and business owners, you don't want to miss it. But you will if you're not connected to me on social media. The details for this will only be found on my social media platforms. If you want to know the secret, you got to get connected with me on social media. It's free. What are you waiting for? Before I sign off, my mantra is always forward progression and upward mobility. If what you're doing in business isn't moving you forward and up, perhaps you need to reevaluate what it is that you're doing. If you're not in business, or if you are in business and you've not collaborated with someone in your industry or a complementary industry, well, shame on you. It's the quickest way to expand your market. If you have to pay to play, pay the small fee to play real big. I implore you to respect the value of collaborations, and I promise you'll be happy with the outcome. Entrepreneurs, let's implement what we've heard today and tell someone else about it. Please make certain that you are moving towards your goals for this third quarter. Hey, I want you to flex your muscle. That's right. Profits have to be up in the black. You have been listening to UIBE Radio, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. International news, informative talk, every Thursday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. See you next week. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to this week's Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show with Erica A. Murray. Listen back to the show anytime by downloading the May We Help You Radio broadcast app, going to iTunes, Spreaker, Blog Talk Radio, and 20 different podcast stations around the world. Don't forget to catch this syndicated show next week and every week on terrestrial radio in Tampa, Florida, Macon, Georgia, Las Vegas, Nevada, Boulder, Colorado, Richmond, Virginia, Kansas City, Missouri, Seattle, Washington, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and on iHeartRadio. We are here to help your business go global.